Tornadoes, snowstorms, heat waves, flooding. Connecticut is one of the only places in the world that gets it all.
1 minute I was, it was nothing on the ground, and next thing you know, it's basically a snowstorm.
Winter of 2019 got off to an early start with a big 4 to 10-inch storm mid-November, followed by December was virtually snowless. We made up for it January through March with several small to moderate storms finishing the season near average, but no real blockbuster storms in 2019. Then it happens every year as winter snows melt.
This is the highest it's been since we've been here.
Flooding along the Connecticut River. In 2019, heavy rains Easter weekend pushed the river over the edge.
Water flooding this roadway, this parking lot, now becoming a pond. All of this happening by the Connecticut Ferry.
Low-lying sections of Wethersfield, Rocky Hill, Cromwell, and Hartford underwater.
And as the temperature warms up, severe weather season heats up in New England. On July 23rd, Cape Cod was hit by 3 small tornadoes, but the damage in Harwich and Chatham was significant.
This is insane!
The Cape isn't exactly Tornado Alley, so this was a scary sight for vacation goers. But here in Connecticut, we had our own severe weather. On September 4th, CT's only confirmed tornado of the year touched down on a path from Coventry to Mansfield, scattering trees all over the Scungamog River golf course. Overall, it was a fairly quiet severe weather season with a few very loud exceptions.
When it comes to hurricane season predictions, you hear lots of different numbers. How many will strike? How many will be major? Some seasons are quiet. This past season was not. 18 named storms, 6 hurricanes, 3 major. But for hurricane headlines, the number to remember was just 1. One major storm would break records in ways no hurricanes had done before. That storm was Dorian. Dorian would devastate the Bahamas in early September as a Category 5 storm, 185 mile-per-hour winds.
Think of the worst-case scenario. This is a storm of storms.
But it wasn't just the intensity of the storm, one of 2 Category 5s to develop this year. It was also the speed, more notably, how slow the storm moved. When it made landfall on Great Abaco Island, it barely nudged along at 5 miles an hour and practically stayed stationary for 24 hours, greatly increasing the destruction. Total damage to the Bahamas, $3.4 billion, 60 dead, 282 missing, and nearly 30,000 people losing their homes.
In 2019, we experienced plenty of extremes, starting with January 31st and February 1st with a bone-chilling record low of -7 degrees. Then we made up for it in the summer. And then some, when the mercury hit triple digits in July. July 2019 will go down as the hottest July and month on record. And Windsor Locks set a record for the most 90-plus degree days. And now our attention shifts closer to now, with a record cold morning of 8 degrees December 8th. Then, a wild early season storm dropped anywhere from 1.2 to 18 inches of snow.
So the question is, what extremes will 2020 bring? Connecticut weather always keeps life interesting, and you can bet the Weather Watch team will get you through it every step of the way. Rachel Frank, Fox 61 News.